Hi, fellow PolyTrippers. I hope you had a productive week, and here's my motivational talk for this coming week. This week, I want to talk about online language instruction and the notion of you being in charge, you being the client, and you driving the lesson. And I've alluded to this in previous videos also, but this tip applies to not only your online languages lesson, but it applies to life. Anytime that you're dealing with a specialist and you are actually getting information for a specialist, a lot of people, be it with a car mechanic, a doctor, a language teacher, or any specialist that they see the specialist as kind of this god that basically calls all the shots, and you're this passive participant in the situation, and you don't have any input. And a lot of times, for example, I hear people who take an online language lesson and they say, "Oh, the teacher did this and I didn't really like it." And I said, "Well, why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you try to change it, or basically express that your displeasure at that thing being done?" And it doesn't occur to a lot of people that, okay, you're the paying client, you're the one that is in charge. Okay, yes, you're relying on the teacher for their expertise and to guide you, but you are allowed to have your own preferences. You're allowed to have things that you like and that you don't like, and you're definitely allowed to express your wishes and make it a collaborative effort instead of a passive thing where you're just sitting back and just expecting the teacher to decide everything and drive everything. And this is off topic, but that also applies to healthcare situations too. I can't count the number of times I've been to a doctor. Okay, I don't want to give you the impression that I'm going to doctor and they prescribe me lots of stuff. But one time, okay, there was this one incident where I went to the doctor and they prescribed me this really heavy medication. I'm like, "Dude, do I really have to take this?" And he was like, "Nah, not really." And so I didn't take it, and I was fine. And so be an advocate for yourself in any situation, be it with a car mechanic, a doctor, or your online language instructor, and make it a collaborative effort instead of a passive one. And I promise you that you will reap the rewards of that if you do it with self-study also. So that's my speech for this week. I hope you had a productive week, and be sure to check out our resources at PolyTripper, where you can find lots of fun games and activities to take your language learning to the next level. And also join us for our weekly Facebook Lives at facebook.com/PolyTripper, where language learners come together and feel less alone in their language learning journey. So that's for this week. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye.